Hey everybody, welcome back. As you can see, I made some modifications to my screen, Wayla and whatnot. What we're going to do this episode is build my Gourmet Lily apparatus and start trying to knock out some of these armor pieces. One of the reasons I picked the Terrasteel helmet was because they have these cool little things here that you can craft with a Terrasteel helmet to give the following effects. And I'm not sure if this has some lore behind it, but these are characters from RuneScape, so I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know if there's like an actual story behind these guys, like a mythology, but they made their way into Britannia, so I figured it'd be cool to go ahead and see if I can make these. I'm not sure which one I want to get. I was thinking either the healing one. I'm not sure if like mobs actually have armor, like the bosses, so I'm not too worried about that, I don't think. So I was either thinking the Guthans for healing or Carols for the wither effect. I don't think it really matters, but that is why I chose the helmet. So what I'm trying to do here is stall until I get a stack of cabbages, but we're at 49, so I need 15 more, so we can get started on some of the build. So first things first, I'm gonna need a bucket. We're gonna start by making the Gourmet Lilies, because that just seems like a good place to start. Oh, I forgot seeds. I didn't actually forget. I'm still stalling. Just kidding. I did forget. That would make for a good story, wouldn't it? And we're only going to make 2, because I think these are a fairly powerful flower, so I think 2 is going to suffice for the project we have going on. Now I have the mana spreaders, I have the droppers, which are going to be very important for the plan I have. Is it going to work? That's a good question, but we're gonna find out. While we're at it, if you see the top of my screen how there's a progress bar, I set up the terrestrial agglomeration plate, and I want to go ahead and make that. I'm not sure how much lapis we have, so I might have to go get some from the essence. It looks like we have enough. One terrestrial agglomeration plate, and as I said, I made a rather large amount of runes, so we should be all right in that front. And we're going to need living rock. I mean, it's not like I didn't make like a ridiculous amount of runes, but enough for a few simple crafts. And I can always do more off camera later. Not gonna overly sweat it. So I'm sure you guys seen this probably a million times, but this is a essential part to Britannia. Voila, complete. We did it. Hooray! And we're gonna stick our Gourmet Lilies. I think we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away from the utmost endo flame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was it 5? Did I do 5 or did I do 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is the 5th one I did. So we'll do that. That'll be good enough. And that's where these guys are going to live. Now, I got to set up the mana spreaders. And I think I kind of want to set them up the same height as these to make sure it's hitting what it's supposed to be hitting. So we'll go do that. And we'll do the same thing over here. like so. And we'll grab this guy, and we're going to link this to this. Now I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be a big enough mana thing that we got going on here, but I'm not entirely sure. Once we start making Terra Steel, that mana is going to drain real fast, but until we get to that point, that might overflow very quickly, in which, in retrospect, it's not going to actually overflow, but it can still, it can fill up and then waste mana. How is this doing? Is this going too fast? Yeah, that's going a little too fast. I'm still trying to figure out a reasonable speed for this, but it's not, I'm not doing a good job. Not doing a good job at all. I filled this full of sticks. I just took a bunch of these and broke it down to turn the logs into charcoal. And yeah, so it is running a bit faster than I want it to at the moment. But we'll work on that as well. Which one of these is the fullest? Probably, yeah, probably this one. So we want to make mana glass. And why did that not do mana glass? There we go. And we're going to make mana steel, so we can go over to here. And I want to make 2 hourglasses. Now, the Gorma Lily acts like 1 second per like food saturation, I guess. So the food I'm using, I think the egg sandwich is the best, quite possibly. There might be a better one, I don't know. But I'm going to, for safety purposes, I guess, I'm going to try 10 seconds. Red sand, regular sand is 1 second per, and red sand is 10 seconds per. This is actually 12.8 saturation, 8 hunger. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Let's take a little peek into the book. So let's go generating flora, Gorma lilies. So thus a steak will take 4 seconds to digest. So a steak will take 4 seconds, an apple will take 2 seconds, a loaf of bread will take 2.5 seconds. So let's yeah, so I don't think it counts the saturation. I think it counts the actual little hunger haunches. So that'd be the highest thing looks like 4 seconds. Yeah, the highest thing we got here is 4 seconds, so 10 seconds is going to be more than enough. That I might actually change that. Like, I might actually make it like 6 seconds. But like I said, this thing is going far too fast. So we're gonna just kind of work on it as we go, and I kind of find a good system that works for this. I wanted to kind of mix and match mods to make this work, but yeah, obviously I'm not doing a good job. That's right, I can't jump back out of here now. So we'll do this. Throw dude here. Now, is he going to be bound? He is bound because I placed him afterward. Is he bound to the right? Okay, and he's bound to the right one. That is great. We can get rid of this. Now, I don't know if the or the redstone signal will affect the pulsar. I don't see it. Yeah, no, it's going to be 1 pulse to activate this. It's not going to be like a constant activation, so we should be able to do that. And 1 of those. And then every 10 seconds, this will drop 1 piece of food onto our Gorma Lily, which will fill this full of mana, shoot it into here, and fill these 4 poles. That is the plan. That is the goal. Like I said, I'm kind of winging this. I'm trying to do new things. Like, I mean, you guys, if you're watching my channel, you probably watched a lot of the air quotes professionals do this. So I'm trying not to be a cookie cutter, you know, go by the guide kind of mongerer kind of guy. I don't know if that's the correct terms, but you get what I'm saying. I'm trying to carve my own path a little bit. It's okay to follow somebody that's better than you, but if you don't have your own personal touch, what's the point? So next plan is we want to link. I'm still stalling for the cabbages, obviously, but I want to link the mana pools to this, and I'm thinking that I'd have to do recessive and a dominant if I wanted to do all four of them. But I don't really know. It might just draw the mana automatically. And if not, it might equalize the mana here. So we're going to make 5 sparks and see where it goes, as long as I have enough to do so. Sparks. What do they cost? Okay, yeah, we can make 5 of those. We have plenty of that stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it comes down to it, we can move mana around with the mana tablet. So we're not gonna overthink it at the moment. So these sparks should move mana, like should. Now to make Terra Steel, I need get rid of this guy. Now to make Terra Steel, I need a mana pearl, a mana diamond, and mana steel. So let's go ahead and get some of that going. I want to drain those pools as quick as I can because I want to see how fast the mana went away. I want to see how fast the mana builds up. So let's get to make full. Well, you know what? We're just gonna do 32. We're not gonna have enough to do 32, but we're gonna do 32 because we're gonna need several things with Terra Steel, and I'm gonna make the full armor for knockaround armor until I get ready to actually go and start fighting the Wither and the Dragon. Then we're gonna start making our desired setup. This will drain a little bit of mana. That drained a lot of mana. Oh boy. Okay, who's the fullest pool now? Okay, but that has the thing. Nope, not anymore. And that should do that. Now let's see if this works. If I'm correct, this will want to draw mana, so it'll pull from all 4 pools. If I'm correct. Now, if that's how it works, not entirely sure. Can't really say I remember, but is it? Is it too far away? Because it kind of looked like it was doing something. Oh. Okay, it might be too far away, which is an issue, but not that big of an issue. I don't think it's too. I don't think I should have been too far away. I might just need to be 1 mana pull for 1 spark in the early game. But we're gonna test it because that's what we do here. Okay, let's grab us this, grab us these, grab us this. Well, in theory, right here is just, well, I don't want to take the chance of it blocking anything. Now let's just do it. Doing it. Now it's working. Okay, so it was in fact too far away. Now I'm hoping that opens up the... Oh, this might be it. This might be 2 pieces of terra steel. Okay, good enough. Like I said, until we get mana really flowing, that's gonna drain it like crazy. I think it's like half a pull per individual terra steel. So, yeah, now I want to check this real quick. We have enough cabbage. I don't have to stall anymore, but I do want to see if the terra steel stuff opened up. I don't think so. I might have to actually make the helmet. I'm hoping that it'll open up the information on this, so I can find out how to make it. But until then, let me snag this up. Okay, now let's get our cabbage all sorted out and get this going. What do I... Oh, I still have to finish that. I could do it on the way back through. Okay, so let's grab this guy. And grab this. And we need our stone knife. That can go here. And my 1 stack of cabbage. Yay! Let's collect that quest real quick, because that's going to finish off the... I guess it doesn't really give us... I mean, there should be some sort of... Oh, farming master. Okay, yeah, cool. So it did, in fact, it did clear the quest. And we got some Prudentium things, which I'll probably just end up using them, seeing that I have them. I wasn't going to go that far because I didn't think I really needed to, but, I mean, might as well. So here, if you're using the cutting board, here's a real quick way of doing it. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I gotta do it like this. There we go. There's a real quick way of cutting a whole ton of stuff real quick. Like, I think I did like 2 stacks of pork chops this way or something. Like, it was something kind of crazy. I tell you what would even be better, if I was one of those cool people that had like an auto clicker. I'd probably have been done like, oh no, oh wait, is it still going? Ha, my knife's broken, I can still do it. That's cool. I mean, that's a little cheaty, but that's cool. We'll fix that later. So, now what we want with these here cabbage leaves is, I think it's called a roll, a cabbage roll. And I thought it'd be a real good thing I could get 2 stacks of real. Oh, I need a cooking pot. Oh, I didn't think this through, did I? Bucket of water and a shovel. And some water. And a shovel. And we're going to go ahead and make us a cooking pot. There is a mediocre chance that I could get interrupted. Stumpy came to the hall. We will see. Tell me that works. Needs heat from below. Oh, the torch ain't good enough for you? Well then. What classifies as heat? Does it have to be like a fireplace? I mean, I'm not against it, but that seems a little overkill. Let's see. Maybe I should go to the mod pack itself. At farmers. Does it need a stove? I mean, it's probably just let's just do a campfire. If I'm wrong, then I can just make the stove using the campfire. Oh wait, no, because if I break it, then it's gonna be just charcoal and sticks or something. First bonfire oh, it's already lit. That's cool. Okay, that looks like it works. Excuse me. Let's see here. Now, what can I use to make the cabbage rolls? It looks like pretty much anything. So, let's see here. I think we have, like, a pretty ridiculous amount of mushrooms. So let's just do 2 stacks of said mushrooms. And I think if we do this and this... Yeah, now if I do these all... Okay, no, it's not going to do it that way. Okay, fair enough. We got another quest. It was an ore in Bumblezoon. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. not going to concern ourselves with it at the moment. This is going to take a wee bit of time, it seems, so we're going to go ahead and finish setting up the Gorma lilies. I don't want to fill it with the food until it's actually set up, like till I have all the stacks of food I want to use. And voila. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna have to let that build up for a while. Terra Steel is super draining on the mana supply. Now let's grab some of this up. I mean, we're pretty loaded, but there's no point wasting. Alright, where are you at? Okay, that's gonna be a while. Do we take 5? I mean, we basically did everything I wanted to do, except for actually get these set up and fix this. How can I fix this? So, this thing's gonna get sticks and saplings, and that's just gonna be how it is. It's gonna get sticks and saplings, and it's gonna be getting them at too slow of a pace to keep it running. But if I fill this up constantly, it's going to be too fast of a pace, and charcoal will be despawning. And I am going negative in wood now, I think. I'm pretty sure. So, how can I slow this down just enough? What if I change these pipes here for the green pipe? Because it would extract and travel slower. And then it would build up a whole stack in here. And then the bottleneck would be the pipe. Let's give it a shot. Let's give that a shot. Where's my egg sandwiches? Yeah, I never made the crafting table thing, so yeah, I know. But like I said, I mean, I really didn't want to get like super into refined storage again. Like, I know last mod pack I didn't get super into it either, but it's so overdone. I mean, it's a great mod pack, don't get me wrong, but it is crazily overdone. So, now, in theory, you know what, that's kind of cool. Why didn't that connect to that, I wonder? I mean, I'm not complaining. Oh, because I already detached it. That's right. Like, I'm not complaining about it. I just, I was a little concerned. Now, is that going to slow it down enough? I don't think so. That does not look like. Okay, so it's going to bounce it back and forth. If there's one in the hopper, which might slow it down. We'll let it play out and see how it goes. There's no point in judging it at the moment. Yeah, I don't think that made much of a difference. I don't think it made enough of a difference. We'll wait a little bit, see what happens, but I'm pretty sure it's doing pretty much the same thing. And that's just going to have to work for now. I'll get the rest in there later. So the idea is, I'm fairly certain that droppers like roll like 1 through 9 to choose a slot. So putting 9 different types of food, it'll drop a random piece of food every 10 seconds. Can it do the same one twice? Probably. but we're just gonna, that's why I have 9 different ones to diminish that chance. So, we'll see. We will see. Am I gonna have enough inventory? Well, let's see. Let's just do it. Bam. Done. Okay. Okay, so just flipped. Good. So we could do egg sandwiches, eggs, baked potatoes, pumpkin pie, apples, pork chops, mutton chops, potatoes on a stick, which should be different than potatoes, hopefully, and cabbage rolls. And then every 10 seconds that will drop something. So that should be cool. Let's hop into this guy. Then we got boom, 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 boom. Egg sandwiches, potatoes, and I'll just have to top off the cabbage rolls when they're finished. And in theory, it should be a random piece of food every 10 seconds. So this guy's gonna munch on that until it's done munching on that. What did it give it? A regular egg. So a regular egg is only 2 seconds by if the book is correct with the different mods. Now what did it give it? It looked like a pork chop. An egg sandwich. Alright, and that should be 4 seconds. Okay, yeah, I'm digging this. I am digging this. And you are linked to this, right? Oh wow, it's too fast. Can I link it to 2 mana spreaders? Like, I didn't anticipate 1 flower being that great. I don't think I can't link it to 2 different mana spreaders. How do I upgrade the mana spreader? I think I need the AllInOne portal to get the special elf wood stuff. Yeah, mana spreader. Yeah, there's the Elven and the Gaia. The Elven needs the Elven wood, Dreamwood, which comes from the Elven trade portal, which we do not have yet. So unfortunately, we're just going to have to deal with having a little bit less, or, you know, losing a little bit. I mean, I could bump that up to 20 seconds. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be a little more conservative. We'll grab 2 more pieces of red sand, and that'll allow the mana to empty from the mana spreaders and the flowers. Now, I'm not entirely sure about these here. I do have quite a bit of experience with the hourglasses, but I don't think you can mix sand. So I don't think you can do like 15 seconds. So you can't do like red and the yellow. Let's let this do its thing. And that'll give more time for the flower to empty. Is there a lens for this, maybe? Lens. Mana lens velocity, potency. Whoa. Jeez. Oh, I guess fire isn't a good thing with all this wood around. Oh well. I wonder if potency would speed that up. How do we make it? Let me guess. End air bottles. A rune of fire. Let's see what it says it does, because making runes is, in fact, a pet peeve of mine. So let's just see how that... Where did he spawn at? I have mushroom lights freaking everywhere. And we're coming up on the 30-minute mark, so this will pretty much wrap up this episode. I don't think I left any, what do they call them? Loose ends? Unfinished projects? I think we got the thing for Terra Steel and I demonstrated it. We have the Gourmet Lilies and I demonstrated it. And I took a crack at fixing this. But, yeah, it's not quite there yet. We'll figure that out next. I'll probably figure that out off camera. What are we doing? What are we doing? What was I doing? Jeez. Oh, we're seeing if this actually is emptying. Yeah, okay, no, we're checking the potency lens. Let's see, potency lens. I'm not sure what that's under. Mana manipulation, more likely. Manipulation. What a word. Okay, the velocity lens will dramatically increase the speed in which the mana burst travels, but at the expense of initial capacity and faster mana loss. Will double the amount of mana a mana burst can carry. However, the beam travels slower, and after it hits, it loses mana. It starts to lose mana. It does so at a much faster rate. I'm not sure what that means. Like, I'm not sure if that means it's gonna be the same amount. I mean, that wouldn't make sense, right? How do we make, like... I guess, you know what, there's only one way to find out. Let's go ahead and make one. And we'll compare the two. One with and one without. I know I'll have to make more mana still later, but that's going to be an off-camera thing. To make 31 of those is going to be a while. So one of those guys. I'm going to have to cook up some sand too. I'll have to remember to do that off camera. And lens of potency. Alright. So right now they're dropping food every 20 seconds. And this guy's full, this guy's full. And this guy is full, basically, and this guy's basically full. So if we slap you on there, is that working? So, as low as this thing got was to about half. Let's check this guy. Yeah, I would say that the potency lens is in fact working. We'll check this for the full 20 seconds, but I'm pretty sure that got down to half the mana. This isn't even going to make it down to a quarter. Yeah, it's already getting another one. Let's go make another lens. That is in fact better. It's still not good enough, but it's better. So let's do this. And this. Wonder how many more fire runes I got. It can't be more than 1 or 2. I don't know. It's too late now. I already dropped the runes on it, so it's too late to really decide if it's good or not. Yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it there. I will work on perfecting this. I will work on getting 32 Terra Steel, and I will work on fixing this in between episodes. But to keep this from being an hour-long episode, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.